Hey Cancer, how are we doing? Welcome to your December love reading. This is for you if you have a Cancer Sun, Moon, Ascendant or Descendant or Venus in Cancer. So yes, I'm going to go ahead and get started. So I can see here that there is some sort of decision that really needs to be made. The decision may require a leap of faith. It looks as if it will actually herald in a new beginning and may even bring in more opportunities for you in terms of growth, maybe financially as well. There is a new beginning here with regards to commitment. That's definitely a potential here, but I feel that it's maybe you who's blocking this. Your partner with the Seven of Cups, but then it could also be your partner. I mean, we've got the Seven of Cups here and the Seven of Swords in the reading. But the Seven of Cups is suggesting that someone is overwhelmed with choices. Someone has no idea of how to move forward. Or maybe just someone is very, very, very much in their emotions as well, like really just overwhelmed with emotion. And is really trying to find a solution here, trying to figure things out, trying to move forward. Someone's quite uncomfortable, I think, in this position of indecision. And I think it's your partner. I think your partner is actually quite uncomfortable with the not knowing of what you're going to say or what your decision is going to be. And it's actually making them feel, I think, a little bit insecure, a little bit on edge, a bit uneasy, ungrounded, maybe even possessive of you as well. And they don't like feeling this way, and they want to just move forward. They just don't want to be stuck in this position anymore. They want to just move forward, figure out a solution, and deal with, get to the heart of the matter. Stop fluffing about, being uncertain, and actually just decide a way forwards. This person may be someone who's quite a direct person. Maybe they are an earth sign or an air sign, and they're quite direct. They don't really like to beat around the bush, and it makes them feel quite uncomfortable and insecure to not be certain of things and have a clear direction. It brings in doubt here with the Eight of Swords. It makes them feel like they can't move. They may feel like they can't move. They don't know what to think. They cannot find a solution. They don't know. Like, for them, not knowing, whatever this not knowing is, if it's about a decision about you in the relationship, wanting the relationship to move forward, or a decision about something else in the relationship, without a clear direction, this person is very hesitant to take any action. Is very hesitant to do something and then have to redo it. They don't like to waste time, I don't think. They like to have definite action. They like the Ace of Coins here. They like to at least know that whatever they're investing their time and energy into is going to lead them, is directed at a particular goal. So it could be a Capricorn that you're dealing with, maybe an earth sign. We've got Capricorn here quite strongly. We've got Capricorn quite strongly here, actually. Yeah, so it could be a Capricorn, Virgo, maybe even a Taurus, possibly, but we're getting Virgo, Capricorn more. So yeah, I think we're dealing with someone like that does not like this feeling of uncertainty. And then we've got you here who actually is quite enjoying with the Two of Coins. You're quite enjoying juggling the possibilities, like, oh, I could go this way, I could do this, I could do that, oh, what do I want to do? Yeah, I think you're kind of enjoying it to an extent, or at least not taking it as seriously as this person is. I can see you're quite focused maybe on this earth sign though, and you do actually see a future with them here with the Eight of Coins and the Queen of Discs. You do actually feel like whatever you're involved in is worth investing, is worth working at, but you realize that there is work to do here. that there are some details that need to be focused on, that this needs to be done properly, whatever this is. That it needs to be done properly, and taken seriously. And you're not investing in it either, unless this person's talking about something long term, or is going to be serious about their commitment. I feel like you're both on the verge of this commitment, you know. But maybe, you know, naturally as a Cancerian, you don't really rush into things head first. You tend to like do things, as I say, in a sideways step. And that's why the crab represents Cancer, is because you don't walk forward, you walk sideways. You come around things. So there may be a kind of a slight incompatibility there with this person with regards to that. You may be approaching a problem in the relationship where you're kind of coming at it sideways, where you like to kind of see and juggle the options, and this person just likes you like to maybe try things out. You like to deliberate maybe on things. You may like to have fun with the ideas or the choices first. You like to have a good time while you're doing it, kind of thing. Whereas I think this person doesn't like uncertainty, doesn't like things to be up in the air. But you are thinking long term about this. I think maybe you'd need to express that to this person. I think the Seven of Swords is here. It is saying that there is a lot that's been unsaid, which possibly is leading to confusion. And this person feeling a bit insecure and unsure about where they stand in this situation. The Seven of Swords, again, yeah, it's saying that it's not good to assume maybe that this person just gets it. You may need to be explicit and be very frank and very open about your intentions with this relationship, because maybe this person doesn't really think that you are that serious, because you're having fun kind of stringing them along. Maybe you're having fun, not stringing them along, but having fun watching them jump through hoops in a way and prove themselves to you and making the effort. But maybe they feel like, oh, I don't know, this person really is interested in me. Am I doing all this for no reason? But actually, it looks like here you are actually quite serious about this person. And you see a lot of potential here with them. I also feel like this person probably makes good money, or is good with money, or is very ambitious and career orientated, or you just like their work ethic. I think that's also an attractive quality that also increases their potential with you. Got the Prince of Wands here, which talks about movement forward, following your heart, being brave. So yeah, maybe the advice here is to go ahead and start actually moving forward, like actually being a bit more frank and upfront about how you feel, what you want, and not to maybe do too much of this sidestep in this period. Not to realize that this person may be more of an air energy here. They may need that clarity. Okay, so communication will be key as well between you and this person. You may need to be brave, and you may even need to take some sort of leadership as well in this. You may need to be kind of the one that makes some sort of first move. You have to take the action in some way to express yourself. You may be asked to express yourself, express your truth, no matter how it might come across. You may need to just go ahead and just say whatever it is that you want to say. um, and live in your truth, and live in your heart. You know, to allow yourself to be inspired, to be excited, and just to put yourself out there and say how you feel. And this will likely bring about some sort of change here with the Two of Coins. It may shed some light onto the situation for this person. It will change things. Okay. I feel like you could be dealing with a Capricorn as well, for some of you. Okay, so but money looks good. I feel like there'll be improvements in money for the both of you. So maybe this is all to do with some sort, maybe this is about buying a house or, you know, things like that. Maybe there's decisions around that, and maybe you're umming and ahhing, and this person's like, oh, I feel uncomfortable. Can we just go ahead and make a commitment to something? So if you are finding it hard to make a decision, you may need to follow your heart and be brave. You know, really communicate what it is that you're wanting in a house, in a relationship, in whatever it is you guys are deciding on. Really kind of communicate with this person. Like, I really would just love, to be honest, I really would love to live in a house that's by the beach, or I really would love to live in this way or that way. But you need to express how you feel either way. And I think that will solve a lot of this person's doubts and feelings of insecurity. I feel like there's a lot up in the air. So we've got the Lovers card here as well. And the Chariot card, your card. So again, we are looking at decisions. We are looking about moving forward. Victory, traveling. Are you thinking about traveling? Maybe you two are thinking about traveling somewhere. We've got quite a few travel cards here, so maybe travel is on the cards for you. Maybe you're deciding about that. Maybe you're deciding about traveling to go and see family. Maybe your partner's a bit nervous about that as well. Maybe it's the first time that they're meeting your family, and maybe that's where the growth is coming in. It all seems to end very well here, though, with the Ace of Pentacles. It gives an opportunity for the relationship to move to the next levels, and maybe that's what it is. There's so many unknowns, I think, for this person, or maybe for you. There could be a meeting of the families here, a union, a commitment being made here with the Lovers card, and the relationship moving to that next level. But it moves that to that next level with a certain amount of decisive action. You're needing to be very decisive, very clear. Yeah, you're going to have to be quite decisive and clear, either with this person or with your family. You know, you're going to have to be brave to some extent as well. So maybe you are introducing your partner to your family for the first time, and you really don't know what they're going to say or think, or maybe you're quite nervous about it. I think you feel like it's just a great movement forward, and I think this person's like, oh, I don't know what to expect. So I think the Seven of Swords is telling you that there's things going on around you that, or things that your partner could be thinking and feeling and worrying about that may be completely useless. Like they could be worrying about nothing, but you're not aware of it. I don't think you seem to be quite, I think, excited about it, and you're, looking forward to the change, and you're ready to kind of roll with the ups and the downs, and you're cool. But this person is like worried about what could be, worried about this journey that you guys are taking. And it could be a journey to meet family, but it will herald a new beginning. Major arcana is here, so I feel like it will really set the wheels of destiny in motion in terms of you both moving forward in the relationship, and the relationship kind of unfolding more and more. So there will be growth, I think, most definitely, for the relationship, more stability. So actually, it will work out just fine, I think, but it's still scary, I think, for one or both of you. But yeah, there is a commitment here. Then we've got the there's a commitment and the moving forward. So I think that there'll just be like this commitment that's made, a decision, and moving on to the next level in the relationship, moving forward, meeting family. There could be a case of there being very opposites. You and your partner could be very different from each other in terms of culture and background. Yeah, I think you know it's going to take some work, maybe. But with the Queen of Swords, also it's about being brave and being protective over those that you love and what you value. So it could be a case of you as well being very decisive when you do meet your family, saying, look, this is who I've chosen. And the Seven of Swords, it does talk about kind of shady behavior, jealousy, but it's just nonsense, really. You may have to deal with a bit of nonsense from people who don't understand why you decided to be together. But yeah, with the Three of Coins here, though, it is saying that you will need to, it will be a time of compromise. So, or learning to kind of make something work with a lot of other people that are involved. So it could be something like that, where you're just going to be one of them times where, but then where you're going to have to work with the situation. That may be better to go with it than to try to fight it and just do your own thing, even if it is just for that holiday period or that day that you're there. It's going to take work. You're going to have to try and see other people's points of view. You're going to have to be willing to defend your point of view as well. And also recognize here that there is this common goal. The common goal is family. The common goal is happiness for you. And ultimately, the argument's always going to be, well, if you want me to be happy, this is what makes me happy. So you need to do your part and just fix yourself and your head to be comfortable with this, So there is going to be some compromises this month, but with the Knight of Wands as well, we are looking at, again, this needing to be brave, sticking to your guns and following your passions. And the Ten of Swords, does suggest that there will be a complete breakdown in people's maybe expectations and thoughts for, of a situation. And a renewal as well, a breakthrough. So you could actually find people actually thinking, oh, wow, I never knew that they would make such a great couple, or that these two opposites could really match, or that, whatever, these people are so cool. So there is that as well. So there is this new dawning, but it doesn't come without a struggle, a little bit of a struggle. It will require you to kind of be committed to your decisions. It's definitely, and what you may not know and realize, that if you find your partner is a bit emotional, it could be that they are a bit concerned about this journey. They don't really want to say the wrong thing. So you may have to be more of the leader. It may be you doing more of the talking and all of that kind of stuff. during that period, and really kind of touching base with your partner and finding out how they're doing and how they're feeling. You know, if they're that type, they could be very much the type that's like, no, you know, never wears heart on their sleeve. It's very hard to get through to them. But yeah, you are being asked to kind of pay attention to those things. So let's pull some cards for Cancer. Okay. So we've got deep knowing at the base of the deck. So this is about following your intuition, which you probably do more naturally than some of the other signs, Cancer. So yeah, it could be something to do as well with the full moon and things being revealed, and also kind of following your intuition, a deep knowing about how to move around these people, if you do find that you are dealing with people that are quite discouraging towards your choices, to kind of really focus on your deep knowing. Okay, so don't get swayed by their opinions. You know, if you know what you know to be right for you, then that's how it is. And it is going to be time to go. You know, you can't avoid this situation. You're going to have to just go with it. It's time to do this. It's time to stop thinking about it and trying to figure it all out. Trust your intuition here. It's time for a nap. There is a change in the wind, which will actually bring about a lot of happiness here. Again, I'm seeing family here, nourishment and love. So I feel that there may be some uncertainty maybe for your partner, but actually it's going to turn out just fine. And with the milk and honey, yeah, it's just very nourishing. I think there'll be great family times ahead, most definitely. I think it's also going to come together very nicely. So there's just changes. Might be a bit of a shock maybe. I'm going to read number 12, Change in the Wind. So it says here, a sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparing for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. So it says here, it's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change, to want the world to remain consistent like a zebra's stripes. Yet nothing in human experience is ever black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now is a time of transformation, as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course and remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming in on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. So yeah, taking this leap of faith into this new beginning with the Fool card here, doing this thing, whatever it is, will bring in a lot more happiness and nourishment. You may even find that, you know, a lot of compassion maybe is even given your way, and you may actually also expand your own compassion for other people and why they have their hang-ups about certain things and really understanding them. And so I see a lot of growth here for you, a lot of potential for a lot of growth in the family, in your own heart, in accepting, you know, being accepting and more tolerant, and just that love, that expansion kind of growing within you and around you. Okay, so yes, I hope that you enjoyed the reading. It's very interesting. Yeah, it's more of a vibe that I got than, yeah, it's interesting, very interesting reading. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I do truly appreciate it. And please visit my website to book a reading and also to buy yourselves and your family some Christmas gifts. All right, I love you all. All right, bye.